much to the Honorable Senator Laurel Izama Leasing. I think that introduction, I just rack up all the votes in Calvary. And you could go. To the leadership, the head table, and of course, our matriarch of the People's National Movement, Ms. Junior Williams, and to our lovely supporters here this evening, PNM Arima family, how you feeling? We read and we ready, and on August 14th, who we voting for? I remember when I was a young child, sitting in the audience, Honorable, they're laughing because apparently I'm still young, thanks for that. Sitting in the audience in political meetings, wishing and hoping that one day I could serve the borough of Arima alongside the greats. Ladies and gentlemen, because of the People's National Movement, I am wishing no more. I am humbled to serve as a young standard bearer for the People's National Movement, understanding that it is this great political party that has given us, young people, young women, the platform to serve you in the Royal Chartered Borough of Arima. We can say without fear of contradiction that we have done so with integrity, with purpose, and most importantly, a clear plan for our development. At the age of 23, I entered into local government, heeding the call of our leader phenomenal, Dr. the Honorable Keith Christopher Rowley, for young voices to be represented at the decision-making table, for young voices to plan for the future of Arima, for young voices to stand fiercely to protect Arima from corruption, divisive tactics, and from parties using us for political expedience. It is with the guidance of our honorable political leader and leadership of the People's National Movement that we young people are in spaces to lead in the borough of Arima and municipalities across Trinidad and Tobago. We are equipped with the knowledge and the readiness to serve you, our beloved burgesses. To my young Jarems, the business of our borough has to be taken seriously. You need a party with a clear plan for our youth, and now is not the time to gamble with our futures and to elect people who simply do not care. As a young woman, I am proud to say that the People's National Movement focuses on the youth. Your PNM Council made sure that we readied the youth for employment through helping with resume and interview preparation, executed an inter-district football tournament, upgraded and maintained our recreational spaces, honored our SA students, executed skill-building sessions, and assisted with entrepreneurship ventures. PNM family, that is the People's National Movement working in Arima. When PNM says we care about our youth, that is not just old talk. I could proudly stand here tonight and report that in the electoral district of Calvary, we never stopped working and meeting the needs of our young people. Over 50 devices were distributed to children to connect them to school during COVID-19. We aided hundreds of families with food support, held community activities such as Easter bonnet pageants, Christmas toy drives, self-defense classes for women and girls. We held a Youth in Focus forum where we engaged in meaningful dialogue with our leaders. We took children to Parliament so that they could be inspired by the halls of democracy in Trinidad and Tobago, distributed scholarship grants to young Arimians because of our bilateral relationships that we forged. Ladies and gentlemen, PNM don't just talk. According to my colleague, the former and incoming councillor for Malabar South, Ms. Joycelyn Worrell, we on the ground, we never left, and we will continue to stand with the youth in Arima. Brothers and sisters, we are at a pivotal point in the development of the borough we love, where local government reform will usher in greater opportunities for our young people. Local government has and will always be the backbone of our communities. We have served proudly as first responders to your needs, but now we require a system to serve our community and its young people in the way we ought to. Local government reform under the leadership of Dr. the Honorable Keith Christopher Rowley will see the creation of more employment opportunities as we utilize local contractors within our municipalities, build their skills, establish programs towards youth development under the divisions, and continue to increase the intake of municipal police. Local government reform shows the understanding that youth play a critical part of our development. I think that deserves a round of applause. Under local government reform, there will be a division for sport and youth development, where we will be able to meet the needs of youth in our community in relation to sport, programs for our community development, which will be guided by the youth, for the youth across the borough of Arima. The possibilities for us as young Arimians are endless, but it can only be done with a council who is genuinely interested in our youth. That is why we must vote for the People's National Movement. In Arima Central, we voted for Sheldon Fish Garcia. In Arima Northeast, we voted for Kim Garcia. In Arima West Omera, we voted for Dave Maraj. In Malabar North, we voted for Lynette Shafi Ramcharan. In Malabar South, we voted for Joycelyn Worrell. In Tumpuna, we voted for Jovan Roberts. And in Calvary, of course, we voted for me, Jeniece Scott. And on August 14th, after all the ballots were cast and all the ballots were counted, we will shout with one great voice, "Great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM," and we have prevailed. Thank you.